We're going to take a very short break for intermission. Before we do that, I wanted to invite the visual artist of the hour, Casey Long, onto the stage. So when Neil and I were first having lunch with Bob and Linda, Becca's wonderful parents, and we talked about putting this night together, we said we need to have a beautiful image to go along with it, and Casey, who is a good friend of Becca's, designed this beautiful poster for the night. So during intermission and also at the end of the night, you'll be able to buy a copy of it. Everyone who you've seen on stage and will see on stage has signed it. And before we break for intermission, Casey wanted to read a short poem, so please give her a hand.
Poet, artiste, Cassandra Long.
I'm not going to read a poem, and I knew Amanda was going to say I was going to read a poem the whole time, and I thought it would be kind of funny. I'm going to read a story that I wrote that I could just tell, but I'm not very good at remembering things. And I thought it was funny that if it's printed on this, I just like to bring it to theaters so I can sit anywhere. Okay. My pal called me pal, and I called her pal. I'm going to suck you into my bones, pal. I dare you to, pal. It's on, pal. I'm sorry if this is confusing, but we could tell the difference between us, because we knew. Another thing about pal was pal hardly ever wore pants around me, even when it was cold, so she would ask me for mine. But she didn't really want the pants. It was just about making up a world for pals, where pal always needed pants from pal, and pal would always say yes to pal. But it wasn't about the pants, guys. Pal, can I have your pants? Pal, I will genuinely give you my pants. Thank you, pal. But she didn't take the pants. Pal, my whole face misses you. It's getting so I wake up in the middle of the night with my cheekbones whispering, pants, pants. I have pants for you, but I don't feel the best right now, pal. Pal, I'm actually not feeling the best either, and you are really the person I want to see. And she didn't actually take the pants, but we did see each other. See, pal created worlds with people, and it was important. It was so important. It was the most important thing. I would get excited to be asked for my pants. It was their special language of pal and pants, and it was like saying I love you. Pal had more ways to say I love you than I love you, and pal knew all the ways, while also actually saying the words I love you. She also wasn't always pal. She said I love you as Slug, and as Becca Darling, and as the Bee Charmer, and as Rebecca Rosenthal, as a daughter, and so many more. She created real, important, and specific worlds with so many people, sometimes with music, and sometimes with words, a lot of times with accents and glitter and wine. And she did it so easily, because it is easy if you care. As much as Pal was impressive in how glamorous she was and how much knowledge she had of everything cool, and of music and poetry and art, she was most impressive in how much she gave and how many worlds she created with so many people. No matter how well you knew her, you had secrets, inside jokes, characters, and worlds. And I miss her so much, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm grateful for these worlds she created and that they still do exist. And that's what we're celebrating tonight. Since she died, I have talked about her with a lot of people who actually didn't know her. And this is the thing I explain. The part about how she could be so present and make so many games and share so many things and create so many worlds with so many people. Pal gets all the pants.
We're going to take a break for intermission, go outside, have a beer.